let's say I visit a website and that website uses Tailo. It's a SaaS platform for, let's say, email outbound marketing, right?
Yeah.
So what would Tailo do differently?
Yeah. So first things, like again, like when we start building an agent, we always talk to teams a lot just to understand what they're looking for. Because when you're mentioning, for example, your example of a company outbound, it can have, for example, a problem with conversion rates when they have visits, but nobody books a demo or like just they leave. That's one problem. Another problem could be we have so many leads we cannot understand which one is good and which one is bad, like how do we
Right.
prioritize. It's completely different problems, and so they like take a tailored approach. So in one case with conversion rates, we would try to build a fancy agent that looks good. That's important. Looks good, not like your regular just like basic bot that just irritates you, but something that would indicate, okay, that's something useful, that's something that would help me understand product. And our agent would do discovery, show exactly the right parts of the product, because what quite often happens, there is a big video on like 30-minute video about the product, and I don't need this 30-minute video. I just need to understand whether you have a feature I care about. Like, help me understand, help me realize this product worth my time. So that's what we do for conversions. Very like not everything, just some parts of product that really works and that ends with the CTA, with the opportunity to book a call with the team and explore more. That's for the conversion rates. And we do a completely different thing for qualification.
Okay.
Then it would be different questions, different approach. So we are very, custom to
So do you
each
have to
use
like
case.
develop? So is it like a self-service SaaS platform, or do you have to develop things every time there's a new customer? Like how does that work?
Well, yeah, we have a lot of predetermined workflows. We are not yet have a self-serve. We're deliberately avoiding this right now because we need to understand more of what is the full portfolio of cases. So for our clients, it is easy to build themselves. Right now, it will not be easy for them. So what we do is like we can spin off agent for them relatively quick. We can, not yet, but we're getting there. So
Amazing.
frankly, our model is not yet scalable, but it's also deliberate because by doing this manually first, we realize we get much more information on how it should look like. So it's all done deliberately for now.
Yeah, I think it's good to not have a scalable model initially by design, because there is so much faff in the market. There are your N10 templates now. OpenAI is building their own workflow system. Google's building their own system. But as an end user, I've tried using those systems, and even though I'm a technical guy, I've spent my last 15 years writing code, but still it's a pain, right? Like if there's a small thing and I'm like, oh, okay, I would rather just, being a technical guy, I would rather just write code than going to this agentic system and trying to build the whole flow, because it's still not something which someone can do themselves.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And that's also something we noticed. And like one of our aspirations for the future is to build more like a lovable for sales agents. So when you plain English can explain, I want this agent just to qualify leads. I want them to show this, this, and this.
Right.
When this trigger happens, when they ask pricing, I want it to do this. And yeah, it's done. That's my dream. Something we eventually want to get to, because we also see on the market this gap of a lot of tools, but when you look at them, you're like, it looks really hard. So
Right. Yeah.
also trying to get there.
That's exactly it. It's not it's not that easy how people make it sound like. All the influencers make it sound like it's not that easy.
It's not.
Interesting.